Alright, it's finally time to play this shit. Oh, welcome to the jungle. We got Sense and Predator shipping. So yeah, I watched Predator Badlands, Predator Sadlands, because he's all up in his feelings. And yeah, it's pretty much what I've been hearing. It's like an episode of Mandalorian. It's very Disney Star Wars, which is apparent from like the opening shot when like you see the landscape of the Predator planet, the barren Predator planet that has nothing on it. Didn't they establish that the Predators had like Aztec temples and shit like that? There's subtitles. Well, it looks cool, like Batman. Unblooded. The new guy, Deck, he's unblooded, I guess. He's a little bitch. What? Well, games used to make you, like, keep your difficulty or to start over. Predator A. But yeah, the opening shot where you see, like, a little creature in the foreground, just like Star Wars, and then, like, a bigger one eats it, and then another one. There's always a bigger fish. Training. Is this necessary? No, we'll figure shit out. Well, La Famiglia. What are the names of these stages? Escape. Come to Mother. Whoa. Is there an alien crossover here? And then yeah, the fucking Predator is like on a fucking speeder bike swoop.
Back then, no one knew what it really was.
And then he
Newspapers
bonds with his
called it the
brother by
Nightly Devil.
fighting with
The
lightsabers.
Indians even had legends about it going back centuries.
And all the masks in the movie
Stories of an
suck
invisible killer,
compared to like the
a
old one.
demon who traveled with the comets, returning in the hottest seasons.
Yeah, I know people were criticizing how he looks.
Human beings.
I think he looks weird
And it
just
was
because, I mean,
hot that
obviously
night
they
in
like
the city.
soften
The
his
hottest
features.
midsummer ever recorded.
And none of the predators in the movie have like the big like dome heads. Even the dad, which is weird because he's supposed to be like an old man. But yeah, they wanted him to like emote more with his face, but I find it really like disturbing looking anytime he like reacts like a human. He's basically just a person. So it's like, why do they even fucking bother? Like there's a scene where when he first gets to the island, he like looks at a slug and then throws it away and it blows up and he goes, whoa, you know? Oh shit. Are those unlimited? But yeah, it's fucking lame 'cause, you know, trains with his brother and then the dad comes and I guess he wants to kill Deck because he's a little bitch. And the older brother like tries to save him by cutting off his chain instead of cutting off his head and like making him go into his ship. And then you see the fucking Deck looking out the window going, no, my brother. Like, dude, there's not an original bone in the movie's body. It's all so contrived and like shit you've seen a million times before. And then yeah, he gets to the island, and when he gets there, like the title sequence comes up into like the camera pans up into the sky, and the credits are there, the main titles.
Hey, smash his head in.
And it's like it was basically like a video game script, a video game plot. It would have been better as a game. You swing. Oh. Fuck you. Whoa. Smart disk glaive. Medicomp.
Grab the bastard!
Oh. Who's shooting? Oh, he's not even looking. How do I throw the disc? Oh yeah, but it's stupid when he gets to the island, cause like later on the synth girl like the later on the evil synth girl, cause there's two of them. Elle Fanning, she plays both of them, and she finds his ship, and he's got like fucking Cyber Sub-Zero ice bombs in there. So they establish that he has weapons in his ship, but the only thing he takes with him is like his sword and a laser bow and arrow, which I don't even think he uses at all, which is kind of stupid. And yeah, like I said, he interacts with the exploding slug, and then he finds exploding plants. And there's like a dragon in the air that like drops rocks on the plants to make them explode. I don't know why. The dragon could have just attacked the predator. You never see the dragon again. He never fights it. And people are like, oh, you know, it's cool. He goes and he fights creatures. Like, he doesn't really. He gets attacked by a couple creatures and he kills one, like, seemingly like non-threatening creature. But he doesn't fight anything cool or kill anything cool. But anyway, the Elle Fanning is there and she's cut in half, obviously. And she like manipulates him to help her and take her with him. And yeah, the comparisons to Shrek are pretty accurate. I mean, they literally steal like fucking jokes and beats from Shrek, like her constantly yapping and asking him questions and shit. For one, she says that she's studied the Yautja, but then she's like constantly asking questions. What did it say? I was like, how did I jump? That's cool. I've heard people say this game like sucks or didn't have good reviews. It seems pretty cool. But yeah, she's constantly talking, and then she's like, "Oh, Deck and Thea on an adventure or whatever the fuck. And she's like, oh, it's so exciting to be on a mission with a predator or whatever the fuck. And even later on in the second campfire scene, after they have a little like encounter with some creature, she's like, oh, that was awesome, and like my favorite part was blah 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 blah. And then she asks him, what was your favorite part? And he says something. The bootleg I watched didn't have subtitles, so that's better for me actually, because I'm sure everything he said was stupid. But he tells her what his favorite part was, and she's just like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be funny. None of the jokes or anything that's supposed to be funny is at all like funny. You know, it's all stupid. But yeah, they first encounter, like, I think they're called, she calls them bone bison or something. They're just like seemingly non-threatening, like, you know, grazing creatures or whatever. They're bison basically. And the only time he has like a cool moment where he kills something in slow-mo is when he kills one of those things. Because apparently their mouths open up or something and they have like a weak spot in the middle. And he uses his sword to like stab it through the middle, and he like rips it in half in slow motion. So I thought it was funny, the only time he does anything cool is killing like an innocent creature basically. Oh, and they do the thing that's so annoying. When they first get to the, like, when they're first leaving on the adventure too, like, they get attacked by, like, random tentacle hentai monsters. You don't even, it's like, that's in a million movies, dude, like, Skull Island and shit, like, what the fuck? Whoa. That guy was dressed like a Peaky Blinders guy or something. What the fuck? I'm gonna do it. Ah, what the? I'm like mashing on buttons. How do you throw the disc again? Oh, whatever.
Go back to hell!
Yeah, then, like I said, she basically does the Shrek and Donkey on an adventure. And then the first, like, campfire scene they have where she's talking about how it's important to be sensitive and to get in touch with your feelings. She's like, you're grieving over your brother. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? But I mean, I already, like, knew all this shit was coming, so I was prepared, but yeah, once again, I'm glad I didn't, like, spend any money on that shit. And I wanted to. Whoa. Oh, you can, like, wall jump? Whoa. What the fuck? Why is the city on fire? City on fire. Damn.
And
That looked
so it
funny.
began. This tragedy of two worlds. This epic flow of lies of men and monsters. This story of power, revenge.
But yeah, when they go out on the adventure again, that's when they meet the bone bison or whatever. And, oh, they establish that there's a razor grass, so he can't go in the grass. And, oh, they do a stupid joke where, like, this has been in movies too, where, like, the synth says, watch out for Luna bugs. So you're supposed to think that it's some kind of like, you know, stupid little creature. Why is she worried about that, right? And then they get like caught up in the tentacles, and she's like, "That's a Luna bug," and it's just like a plant monster. It's like the one from Resident Evil, Plant 42 or whatever, Plant 69. And then the little chimp creature that I talked about comes in and helps them.
Bound by strict clan loyalties, unbreakable taboos.
And then they have another campfire scene. That's when she's like, "Oh, that was amazing," talking about her adventure and shit. And the little creature like marks Deck as his like family or whatever, which is supposed to come into play later on. And then they have a thing where he's like setting up his bed of like rocks, and the little creature like mimics his movements and shit. So it's supposed to be cute, I guess. It's just meant to sell stuffed animals to women and children. And it's so stupid because like the original Predator was for children too, but it wasn't lame like this shit. You know, media like that in the 80s used to be important for like establishing gender roles, you know, having stuff for boys and stuff for girls, but of course Disney is all about blurring that shit and turning everyone gay. Well, he's on a Starship Troopers planet. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't fight anything cool, dude. Like, I don't know how people are like totally ignoring that. Wow, see, when you finish a mission, it goes back to the main menu.
But nothing simply ends.
Interesting choice.
The events of that sweltering night in June sent ripples through time.
It kind of looks like the movie.
Because in its long absence,
I was criticizing this in the movie, but they do it here too. Why do they have fucking capes?
And using what
This dude has a bigger cape than the brother had in the movie. Oh yeah, but anyway, there's an annoying part where the next day, like, Deck wants to leave, and I guess he wants to abandon the little creature, and she fucking bitches at him about it. And then like not long after that, when they get to her like little Weyland-Yutani encampment or whatever, she like explains to him that like, "Oh, I just needed you to bring me here so I can get my legs," and he's all like offended. And I think from what the description I've heard is like, he's like, "Oh, I trusted you," or some stupid shit. So it doesn't make any sense. Like, she was just bitching at him for leaving behind the little creature, and then she was being
shining city facades and mirrored walls of Neonopolis hide deep
deceptive, sort of. Oh, because she calls she calls a beacon the Weyland-Yutani to come get her, because she's waiting on her sister. Oh yeah, and it's stupid. Like, why would Weyland-Yutani build a synth that's like happy-go-lucky and like acts goofy and like constantly talks and asks questions? It doesn't make any sense. I read a thing where Elle Fanning said, "Oh, I studied Michael Fassbender's performance as David for this role," and it's like, yeah, right, dude. Like, maybe for the bad girl version, but even that is like, no, it's just generic. She's just generic, cold-blooded or whatever. But yeah, she sends the beacon, and then the bad version of her comes in. She's like a fucking girl boss. There's a scene of her like with all the other like loser synths are men, of course, and she's like the girl boss. She's the boss, and they all have like the same type of guns or whatever and the same face, and she gets a flamethrower, and there's a shot of her in slow motion like torching the flora and fauna. Yeah, like he's basically there to kill the big creature. I forget what they call it. It has a stupid name, and they say it a million times in the movie. The claptrap. I forget what they call it. It's a stupid name, but anyway, when she's getting her legs repaired at that point, Deck fights the monster. And it's like CGI bullshit looking monster. There's nothing cool about the design at all. Flaying a victim. Whoa. Up yours. Oh yeah, and that's when the bad synth girl goes to his ship and finds those freeze bombs. They have energy. The Predator likes killing drug dealers and gang members and shit. He was killing the Bloods. But anyway, yeah, so he's fighting the big monster, and then at one point the monster stops, and you're supposed to like, oh, why is it not hurting? And at one point it almost looked like the creature was gonna like lick his face like a dog. Oh, and they also established that like if you cut the monster, it'll like regrow its parts and shit. It's dumb, doesn't make any sense. But yeah, then the bad Elfan uses a cryo bomb on the monster and captures him. And then they have the scene where the donkey synth finds out that the other synth doesn't think of her as a sister. And she's just there to complete the mission. And so, she uses Deck to helps him escape. And then she's constantly like outsmarting the stupid boys. She's like, why are you? Oh, because the synth is like, why are you speaking this language? And it's like, I don't know, he's a specimen or he knows something, I don't know. But why would the synth start like fucking with the Predator when he was already told that it's gonna be, you know, destroyed or whatever? And then like later on in the movie they do the thing where like she needs the boy synth's eyeballs to like open up or to free the monster, I think, or something like that. And she has to pretend that she's the bad one. And she's like, what are you doing here? I gave you an order. And then the little monkey creature comes out and he's like, why are you talking to that thing? And he's like, she's like, I don't know. And she just knocks him out. But yeah, basically the bad girl synth captures his sister and the creature, like I said, and takes him to a Weyland-Yutani encampment. And so the Predator, when he escapes, he has to like gear up and take her down. And one of the couple only clever things about that is he goes and finds like these snakes that he encountered earlier in the movie. with poison or some shit. And so instead of having a plasma caster, he has like a snake on his shoulder that shoots poison, which is kind of cool. Oh shit. Fuck the Pope. Damn, how's he not dead? He's like, oh, wow. Are they robots or some shit? Oh, that's how you look. How's he dead? Are the cops homies or what? Yeah, launch the gas. Damn, there's hella dudes. Whoa, what the fuck? Is this supposed to be in the future? Yeah. Oh yeah, but anyway, so he infiltrates the little encampment. And one of the only parts, or pretty much the only part that got a chuckle out of me was he uses the legs of the girl, Cynthia, whatever. He uses her legs to like distract the other synth guards or whatever. But then they kind of overuse it. And like Thea uses the legs to like fucking flip a dude over and shit. Right, so we're supposed to just kill everybody? I'm about to die. I think I'm supposed to get out of here. Whoa, why is he cloaked? Did he jack my shit or what? And then yeah, the ending battle is like a conflict with the bad girl, Tessa or whatever. And somehow she has his plasma caster. I guess she got it off of his ship. I'm pretty sure they don't show that at all though. And she's riding a big ass power loader. The movie's so stupid because it's like, oh, alien equals power loader and synths. And yeah, then the big creature comes and fights it too. You find out that the little chimp creature is the baby of the mother, the big creature. What? fucking kidding me, dude? Why does he give a fuck about civilians? But anyway, yeah. I mean, the power loader fighting the thing is kind of cool looking. Well, it's a strip club or what? A golf club. What is the mission? Stolen cloak and flame. Kill many. Flay the killers. Oh. I'm gonna flay them. Oh yeah, but then when he rescues her, like before the ending fight and shit, they have the moment where she's like, "Oh, you came back for me." Yeah, like I said, everyone's like, "Oh, they're a couple," and shipping them and shit. It's fucking stupid. And then at the end, he goes back to his predator planet and kills his dad pretty easily. Like, it doesn't make any sense because like nothing on his mission makes you think that he would have like learned how to fight better or be a better warrior. Oh, there's health over there. And like people have pointed out too, it's stupid that like, why did he go through all the trouble of killing the fucking creature or going after it if he was just gonna go back and kill his dad anyway? And it, you know, it reeks of like, oh, fuck the patriarchy and shit. And now he's back with this, he's like domesticated with this female synth and his fucking chimp creature. Although it got bigger. It doesn't make sense, like the little chimp creature, like it doesn't look anything like the mother, so like you wouldn't think that it would grow into that at all. How the fuck do you get up there? Can I really wall jump like Mario? Like Hayabusa? I don't think so. Wasn't he crawling earlier? Oh, nice. At least it puts you at full health. But then yeah, he kills a couple of the guards and he kills his dad, and then like, I guess all the other predators that were there are on his side now. And then it cuts to like the title screen, and then it immediately cuts back, and there's like a ship coming from the distance, and Elle Fanning is like, "More friends of yours?" And they just look at each other, and it's like, what the fuck is that supposed to be, dude? Is that line not in a million movies too? Like, "Oh, friends of yours?" Like, I don't know. The whole movie's stupid. But it's like a good streaming movie. It's definitely not a good Predator movie. Like literally any of the other Predators you've seen in the other movies would kick this dude's ass in like a second. Be like, what the fuck? Why are you fucking a synth? How does that even work? Whoa. Do you know who the killer is? Monster Boy? Whoa. I'm supposed to use that. Say El Hongo, Mike Honcho. Oh, what the fuck? Did he take fall damage? It sucks you can't move when that's on. Dude, what the fuck? Break yourself, fool. Neonopolis. Cool name. Whoa. Fire bombs? What the fuck? That was the white button. Why do you do that? It only works if you're on the edge. Alright, fuck it. This guy killer.
No! No!
getting flayed. Damn. Backbreaker.
Oh, help me!
Oh. Right in front of the cops. Memphis Beach. Flay the killers. Hint. Stolen cloaking tag. Hint. Flaying a victim. Well, how do you do that? First, take them to a hang point. Oh, what the fuck, get out of this? Why are you aiming at him? Oh. I didn't mean to do that. How do you not kill them? What the fuck, dude? Oh, maybe I should have locked on. Spear gun. You can't lock on them. I don't fucking get it, dude. Whoa. JPEG interior. Alright, so now what? Don't do that.
Sacrifice! It's cast.
Wake up, bitch. Take them to the tech vision.
Kill it now!
Is this tech vision? What? Oh, this one's tech vision? There we go. Cool. Damn. Flayed his ass. Yeah, people were complaining he doesn't flay anything in the new one. But he's not even really like hunting anything. He's just aimlessly wandering, running into stupid looking creature. Okay. What? They're like getting further away. There was a bunch of them, now they're hard to find. What the fuck? Shit's hurting my eyes. This one? Oh, I didn't. Fuck. They're like right here. Are they on the roof? Oh shit, there's a bunch of them. No, don't do that. Stab, stab. Are they all still over there? Oh yeah. You have to go up the fucking steps again. Why did they die? Way the fuck over there, okay. The camera's kind of a pain because you're constantly having to move it around. What the fuck? What? Finally. This game's racist. I was like, what's supposed to happen here?
Hold it right there.
What? Is that a power with guns on it? Wipe out the riot, please. Dude, what happened to my gun? Alright, nice. That was kind of cool. Not bad.